Hello everyone and a very warm welcome to Crafters TV. My name's Ben Moseby. Thanks for joining us. Start of a brand new week with a brand new product launch. If you were here for Wake Up Call, chances are you've already got today's launch. If you have just joined us, we are talking about all things Easter, 20th of April this year, date for your diary. So if you want a collection that encompasses kind of all aspects of Easter, really, you have got it within today's launch, of which a quarter of the Showstopper stock has already gone. Before we get into that as well, don't forget we're celebrating National Craft Month. Of course we are. Over on the website today, we're giving you up to 30% off selected mixed media items, and you'll also see lots of great items as part of our spring sale. So loads to have a look on the website for. Stock up your baskets. Monday Makers coming your way a little bit later on as well, but it's all about Easter in this show and all about our brand new launch. As I say, a quarter of the stock of the Showstopper has already gone, and that's really where you want to go because you'll get everything as far as the new collection is concerned. And if you get the Showstopper, we'll also give you a second 6x6 paper pad for absolutely nothing. Let's say hello to the lovely lady who is over the other side of the studio getting ready to bring you all of the inspiration, all of the ideas, all of the demonstrations. It is the lovely McGiggles, aka the Fish, aka Teacher's Pet, Debbie Fisher. And what a response we had this morning, Debbie. A quarter of the stock's already gone.
I know, I'm so thrilled because I think there's something really special about when we bring an Easter collection, because it really does spring us into spring. It is that really happy collection. It's that one that's going to take us through lots of different occasions. That's including your Christmas, your baptisms, your sympathy cards, but also Mother's Day, birthdays, like your first birthdays, second birthdays, fifth birthdays. It's going to be that really cute little collection. It is a fantastic one to craft with the kids as well. So make sure if you've got grandkids, if you've got kids, this is the collection that you want to be doing all those Easter makes with. If you've got children at school that are going to be making the Easter bonnets and they've got competitions, they could be colouring in their own little cutesy toppers to put on their hats. So yeah, it's a really lovely collection and I'm so thrilled that you absolutely love it. Shall I show you what we
why
get
not?
Because I've got some boards here and they are so gorgeous. Now what I love about this one, doesn't look a lot on the board here, but this is showing all the different components. What if I told you, Ben, that that one die set can create this topper?
Get out of town.
I mean, absolutely. Is that not just the cutest
Really
bunny
cute.
butt that you've ever seen? And I say
Bunny
that
butt.
because that's what Ben called it earlier and I just thought that was hilarious. It's absolutely the bunny butt, isn't it?
It is.
And diving into there. But what's really good about this is it's got Easter eggs in here, it's got your carrots, it's got your rabbits. If you don't want to, sorry, it's not got Easter eggs in this one, we've got Easter egg dies.
Yeah.
But if you don't want to have that bunny jumping through, take that out. You've got a beautiful bouquet in a basket there.
Mother's Day.
Which is amazing. Mother's Day, exactly, which is amazing. A card for someone that's in hospital even, because you can't take flowers. So really, really good die. That's just one of them that you've got in this collection. Then we've got the cracked egg. Now, the cracked egg, I think, has been the most popular die. People are just buying extras of these. It's a really fun one to have. Great one for the kids to have. It's absolutely beautiful. And if I just show you this card here, look at that chick coming out of that egg. You can have your sentiment in there. You can have chocolates in there. I mean, whatever you want to do, that is a brilliant one to have. Then we've got this one, which I think is so usable. So if you're giving presents this year, or you're making a little Easter basket, you could use these as tags, because these little dots are not for decoration. These are actual dies that go into the top of these. So not only have you got your eggs to just create and decorate, you then can make them into little tags, and the little tags, I just had some next to me. I think, oh, there they are behind.
That's
look at these
so cute.
in different sizes. I absolutely love these. We've got bigger ones, medium ones, and you've got the dinky little one to decorate and do whatever you want.
Your idea earlier, I love to use those on the Easter egg hunt.
Easter egg hunt, yeah, so you can literally make these, put your little clues on there, and then they can go from each one.
Does anyone else as well? My mum always does an Easter tree.
An Easter tree.
So we do it was a Christmas tree, and she has an Easter tree. So these would be nice as little ornaments to hang on the tree.
So I think that's becoming more and more popular, isn't it? I've seen Halloween trees, Easter trees. So people are, I think they're becoming a thing, aren't they, now for decoration? And how amazing for the kids to just cut them some eggs, do their own little drawings on them, hang them around the house. I mean, so if you're someone that works at a school and they do those Easter sort of projects in the day, with the parents, you could be cutting loads of these out and they could be decorating them. So that's a great one. one, and that is just, again, we've just shown you 3 die sets so far. I'm still going because it's amazing. I think this is definitely one of my favourites. I love this one. That bunny triptych is gorgeous. You can cut it out of one panel, so you're getting 3 separate dies in there, or you can actually cut them out separately, and that's what you're going to be able to make. I mean, how beautiful is that? The die acts as a stencil as well, so you can stencil his face through and then colour it in if you wish to. So that's amazing. Then we've got this one. So it's another, this is your build the bunny, and this one has got your little Easter eggs in there as well. So you can fill your basket from that other die in with this one. But I love the fact that you're getting everything, the paw prints on there, your bunny face, everything that you need to create this little bunny here. And this is what I was saying about the eggs in the basket. So beautiful design there, and that's all it takes is that little one there to build up that beautiful bunny. Then we go on to our stamp set. So these are gorgeous, and I know these are super popular as well. These are beautiful stamps, and they're really nice size as well, Ben. Sometimes we do smaller size stamps. I think we've done these that little bit bigger, and they look really bold, really beautiful, but are super, super cute. And this one is a gorgeous sample.
What's your favourite animal?
What's my favourite animal?
There.
Oh, what's the favourite one? Oh, it might be the lamb, but I do like the chick.
The chick's got a really cute look on its face, isn't it?
I do like the chick, yeah. I like all of them. I think the bunny's amazing as well. So, yeah, absolutely beautiful collection. And you're getting dies to cut them out as well, which is amazing. Then we go on to more traditional here, Ben, because we've got our cutes, we've got our sort of traditional, so it makes that entire Easter collection. This one is your outside cutting edge die, or your matte and layer, and then you're getting that really intricate cross, which is absolutely stunning, and it makes this gorgeous cross that you can matte and layer onto that base. Then we've got a gorgeous embossing folder. This is an embossing folder. It is incredible. You've got all your words and sentiments throughout there, and then you get the die to actually cut out, and then that can go in the middle of your card, just like this one here. I mean, absolutely stunning. So you can just see that embossed in the background, and then this background with like the looks like the sun rays coming through. That's actually this stencil, and this stencil used in conjunction with that embossing folder.
So good.
And I love this. I just think it's such a lovely usable one. You're getting the church as well, you're getting the eaves to die cut, you're also getting your trees, your background forest there, and you could be creating like this. I mean, that is outstanding. It's absolutely beautiful sample, that one, from that die and stencil set. And then we've got this amazing set of stamps, which I adore. It's got something for everyone. I love the play on words. So whether you're doing it with that sheep and you've got thinking of you this Easter, or you want to use the bunny stamp and you put in snuggly hugs and bunny kisses, or you might just want to put a really traditional one like Happy Easter and God bless you, which is absolutely beautiful. Easter blessings, and all the sentiments are a really good size, and you can put them on whatever you want for your makes. And then on top of that, I haven't got it with me. Ben's took that back, I believe, but yes, Ben's going to show you the 6x6 pad that comes with it as well, which is really, really pretty. So you'll want to see this one. Yeah,
it's super cute actually. And the pad, you're going to get twice over if you go for the Showstopper. You pay for one, and then we give you a second one for absolutely nothing. And what's so lovely about it is you get 12 designs, single-sided papers. They're 180 GSM for those of you who are asking again. But as you can see, you've got lots of kind of generic patterns and lots of floral designs in here as well. So you've got plenty of papers to use for projects outside of Easter, springtime makes, birthdays, celebrations, Mother's Day, some really lovely patterns, lots of florals. Yes, of course, you have got, that paper is just brilliant. Loads of snippability there. You've obviously got lots of, Easter heavy papers in there, but then look again here, ditzy florals in there, beautiful patterns in there that you can use for all sorts of different occasions. So definitely the way to go, if budget allows, to go for the Showstopper, because you'll get this and then this again for free within the Showstopper. So it's £60.79 or $74.36 if you're a Platinum member. And like we said, if you are working on a smaller budget, maybe you just want to pick and choose, you can. Everything is available for you individually, so you can make up your own smaller bundles. A few quick hellos. Hi to Jan, who's on the socials today. Pamela's with us. Hello, Pamela. And Lois in Ohio. Trudy's in Florida. Stephen joins us saying, good afternoon, Ben and Debbie. Hello, Faith in Oregon. Laurie Barnett says, I'm so excited to watch this launch. This new collection is so cute. Nana Kim joins us from North Carolina. Jen Shanks in. Kathy Green is in Mechanicsburg. Hello to Michelle. And Kathy says, I love this collection. Easter falls on my birthday this year. It's the day after my George's birthday, actually. I was saying to him over the weekend he's going to have a nice weekend.
Nice.
Birthday on the Saturday, Easter Sunday, the day after. So got the presents one day, then the chocolates the next day.
Oh, he's got it made this year.
I know, hasn't he? Pat joins us as well from a sunny New Jersey. She says, I fell in love with this Easter collection. I love, yes, you've hit the nail on the head here, Pat. I love the fact it's got a combination of religious and then whimsical. Yeah. And your design team have knocked it out of the ballpark with all their designs.
Absolutely.
Hi, Rebecca Dancer. Hi, Cindy, who says, the lamb is my favourite, but they're all cute. Polyco, hello. Hi, Paul Prince ×4. Annie joins us. And Laurie Parra says, good morning, everyone. Cute collection, but I love, love, love that embossing folder. Jacqueline Clark joins us as well from a sunny Banstead. Let's get into it then. Loads of demos to come. Any questions you've got across the show, feel free to fire those in. Let us know what you're shopping for as well. But where are we going to start this show, Debbie? I'm
going to start as a cutesy one. So I thought we'd alternate them between doing a cuter one or whimsical one and a then more traditional one as well. So I'm going to use the chick. I've already stamped him out just to make so we can get through all the demos. They stamp beautifully. I mean, he's such a gorgeous little chick, and I love the fact with the chick and the rabbit, you've actually got your flowers in the hair as well. But they're all lovely, all usable, and you will enjoy using every one of them. So the pens I'm going to be using, I'm using alcohol markers, and I have a gold yellow blend, a light yellow blend, a pale pink blend, and a jade green blend. So I'm using these two for sort of his beak and his body. Super easy to colour in, so I'm using my lightest colour of my tri-blends, and I'm going to just literally go round that circular piece on his face, just to do that lightest lay down of colour. Going to do his head first, and then we're just going to come into there with that darker colour. And it's just a case of blending those colours slightly together, but leaving that piece in the middle, which is a little bit lighter. And then I'm just going to take all the edges of where we've just gone, just so that all blends beautifully together. Yeah. And then we're going to go on the outside. We're just going to come in with the darker one and round the flowers. It's quite subtle, the light yellow. So if you wanted to go in with more sort of stronger colours, then I would absolutely use your gold yellow blend. Yeah. But your gold yellow blend can be it can get to sort of a more orangey colour. So I'm only sticking to my lightest of it. Oh, actually, I think we can go in with the mid colour. Yes, because that'll start just giving us that little sort of ombre. So just coming round, and then just where you think that the shadow will be, we're just going to follow that round. I really enjoy watching you guys colour now, because I was colouring with Craig on Friday. I see. And it was with the illustrators as well. Do you know when something finally clicks in your mind and you go, I've got it? Yes. Yeah, so I can show you a picture. You did so well. I didn't see all of it, but I managed to catch a bit of it, and I thought you did incredible. Yeah, they just said in my ear, did you take it home? I was like, yeah. And like, where is it? On the fridge. Look what I did at work today, Laura. It is what it's all about, though, isn't it? Oh, 100%. And it is that funny, that light bulb moment, because you're absolutely right with that. And you know, I've still got plenty to learn, but I know what I'm doing now. I'm not like sort of faffing around and going, oh, how do I do it? That was with illustrators. I was so pleased with that, with the shading. That's amazing. Not bad. It's not bad. Not bad. It's incredible. Yeah. I think you did such a good job, Ben. Do you know what? And I love this place, because obviously I get to work with, you know, you guys, best in the business, but I feel like I would never have crafted before, let alone on air, and I bridged that, you know, gap a couple of years ago, and then colouring was my next nemesis, and I feel like I feel just happy to do it now. And it took 2 hours to do that. It's amazing how long
you get lost in it and how long it can take once you start doing your blending and stuff. But as I say, once you get the hang of it, it's really rewarding, isn't it?
It's so rewarding. And I have to say, I think Craig is a brilliant teacher.
Yeah, 100%.
Because he's a lot slower, and I mean this in a good way, than perhaps me and Debbie, especially me, because I can be a bit quick when I'm doing things. And I think it's he really does explain things so well.
Do you know what, though? To give you all your dues, I feel like I've learned, you know, particularly off you and Debbie, I would say, for like craft-alongs, because I've done a lot of craft-alongs with you guys, and I feel like, you know, you slow things down for me, and, you know, I've created some really lovely projects with you guys. But when it comes to colouring, funnily enough, I think it's just fallen on the days when he's in, but I've always had a go of colouring with Craig, but he's been brilliant with me, and he's been very patient, and the whole kind of how to use your tri-blends, and then again he was talking me through the illustrators and how to choose the right pens and stuff.
Amazing.
So yeah, best in the business we've got here, everybody, in case you didn't know.
And to think you did that with illustrators as well.
Yes.
Because they are amazing pens. And as much as we say our favourite are tri-blends because they're super easy, because your 3-pen system is in one.
Yeah.
You can't beat an illustrator.
No.
They're so amazing.
They're so light to colour with, aren't they? With that
really light
Japanese
to colour
brush
with.
nib.
Yeah, the brush nib is incredible. And I know these are good brush nibs, but they don't beat the illustrators. Yeah, it's so good.
We can say hi to Ash Cambo's joined us. Becky Weaver's joined us in Idaho. Laurie says, hi from St. Helen, Michigan. We had over 2 feet of snow. But now only patches where it was piled up due to snow ploughs and shoveling. You did awesome colouring, says Laurie. Thank you. She says, I would never guess that you didn't have much experience with colouring. Well, as I say, I learn from these guys every day. Sensational Sky says, such a cute chick.
Yeah, it really is.
Pauline says, hi from Cheshire. What a great Easter collection. Mary Shaw says, good evening. Oh, no, she doesn't say good evening at all. She says, good morning, everyone. I've ordered the Showstopper during Wake Up Call. I love it, says Mary, because it can be used all year round.
Yeah, absolutely. That's exactly what we were saying earlier, Mary.
Yeah.
It is one of those all year rounds. If you know any young children, it's perfect for, but so many different occasions. And I think especially spring, especially with like Mother's Day and Easter.
The chick's got the best look on its face.
It's
a bit little
really
bit mischievous,
cute, isn't it? It is amazingly cute. And then all we're going to do, Ben, is cut it out. So, and you can see how quickly we pop that together. So all I'm going to do is pop a... And what I love about dies like this is they're what I call outline dies, because you can see exactly where you need to put them. Through. And I've managed to get myself a folder because they're super quick that you can just put them through your Gemini with no problem whatsoever, and it really doesn't take long then. So again, this is great crafting with the kids because they can use the Gemini Mini or MIDI, and you just get, look at that.
That is cool.
So cute.
Yeah.
Right, so once we've got our bit there, our chick, should I say, not our bit. I've then just got some papers, and I'm using some black just to give it a little bit of grounding and pull it all together, because we've got such light colours. It's nice just to offer that sort of shading. So all I've done is created a black panel to put on the base of my card, and then put those bright, beautiful colours on top. So just a very slight white edge. And then these bits were just what I cut off, so they're like what I call my bit pieces, which I put in my bit box. And if anyone's going to the NEC this weekend, do let us know, because I'm getting quite excited. We both are, aren't we, Ben?
Yeah.
We're both there.
We're starting strong at the NEC. You got Debbie Thursday, me Friday.
Yeah, you don't want to go any other day, do
Don't want to go any other days, yeah, no.
I mean, who wants to see Sarah?
Yeah, and D-Rob, you know, oh dear. It's good. I'm really looking forward to it because, like I say, it's a good opportunity to meet lots of our viewers, isn't it? Let us know if you're going along and which day you're going, because we've obviously done many shows in the past, haven't we? And they're always fun, Debbie, aren't they? Oh,
so yeah, they're so good. I've never actually been to a show where I've not gone as a demonstrator for another store. It's been a long time since I think Sarah's done an actual show herself. So yes, I think it's super exciting. I feel like we're sort of going back to our roots. We're going back to really just, you know, I've got plenty of time with everybody. So if you are there, come and see us, because you know, I know you and me, Ben, if we can help, I'm really looking forward to showing people what we have and what we do.
And helping you pick out some deals as well, because without giving too much of what I've heard, there's going to be some absolutely ridiculous prices on the store.
Yes, there is, yeah, absolutely.
So we can help you fill your baskets.
I can absolutely help you fill your baskets, yeah.
Dig out the best value for money deals.
I know I'll be going with my shopping list, that's for sure.
yeah, you won't see Debbie because she'll be too busy shopping for herself. Get there early on the Thursday, otherwise Debbie might have bought the whole stand.
I'd be like, oh, what's this? Oh, I need that. Oh, I've not had that.
You'll turn up and be like, I've come for all the deals. Debbie will be like, what deals? We haven't got any deals here.
I am really excited about going.
It's nice to have a mooch round as well, isn't it, and see what else is going on. And
so good.
No doubt we'll see lots of familiar faces to us of people we'll have worked with over the years. Yes, and I'm going to apologise now if I don't recognise anyone. I don't mean anyone. I mean if I don't say, I'm hoping. I'm quite good with faces, not very good with names. So I might have seen you on Facebook, or you might be one of my friends on Facebook. But please come and introduce yourself, because I might not just recognise you straight off. Well, that's the thing, isn't it? We meet so many people on those days that it's not always easy to remember someone we might have met, you know, a couple of years before. Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. So yeah, we're not being rude, just we meet so many people. And then sometimes, Ben, I have recognised people, but from the wrong place. Okay. But at least I've recognised them. Like, I could have sworn that was you there. So all I've done is I'm creating almost like a little present, like a gift. So we've just put some of our papers, and then I've put some of our ribbon, and we're just trimming those edges. It's just easy. You could have tucked them in under the papers, but I'd already stuck it down, so I thought, actually, let's just trim our side pieces. And then once we've done that, let's bring in this one here. So I've got some extra pieces of card. So because we've edged this in black, I just wanted this one to stand out. And then I've got, this was a piece from our textured pad where we did a linen and a white, cream and white, which was in the 12 by 12 pads. So I've just took it from there, but I'm sure you'll have cream cards. We've got linen card, that colour core card. Oh, nice. The set with the luxury, you know, the luxury mixed pastels as well. We've got that on the show. Oh, lovely, yes, as well, because that's linen and pearl, isn't it? Linen and pearl, yes. Yeah. Yeah, which is really good. Bottom of the screen, there you go. So we're literally just going to pop this through. And those colours will work really nice with this Easter collection as well, actually. So won't lovely. They? They're perfect colours. Be perfect. And then we're also, let's turn this over, I'm also going to pop this in onto black as well. And again, just to give it a little bit of a shadow. But the good thing is being able to cut these out really quickly with your Gemini Mini. Laura Hamer says, I'm coming to the NEC on Friday. She says, I won the tickets. I'm coming to find you, Ben, says Laura. I'm going to hide and see if you can find me. Getting warmer, getting colder. Oh, they should do that. Where's Ben? Yeah. Where's Wally? Yeah. What attire are we going to see you in then, Ben? Well, I'm going to have to wear a waistcoat, aren't I? Yes, you are. Absolutely. I might even buy a new shirt and a new waistcoat for the occasion. See what I can do on Klarna. That's a good point. Next day delivery. Oh yeah, with Next. No, just a lot of places would do next day delivery. You just sometimes have to pay for it, don't you? Right, so I'm using my egg and I'm just shaping it a little bit, just with my fingers, just so it gives it that sort of oval egg shape. And then we're going to have our chick, so we're going to do the same with the chick. And actually, let's just grab some 3D glue gel. So I'm going to do it with this one. And then, so just if you want to use your glue to dry quickly, then use foam pads. Can I just say what a great colour of cardstock you use for the egg? It does look like real eggshell. Yes, that's what I thought. Yeah. I mean, it does look real, doesn't it? Yeah. And then we're sort of going to have our chick coming out of the egg. So we're just going to pop that onto here. So that will stick That is brilliant.
Like that. Now you can either have that on its head, so...
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think we've got to do that, haven't we?
Yeah.
So just put a little globule of glue there. There we go.
That's brilliant.
There we go. And then all I've done, Ben, just to finish off, is I've already stamped out Have a Crack in Easter. Just die cut it with one of my nesting dies. And then we can place that on the top there.
That's great, that.
And then I've just got a little ribbon to finish off. So just like so. Actually, I'll put that up a bit. There we go. And there we go. There's our first little Have a Crack in Easter. How cute is that?
It's so cute. Let us know again, keep going in the comments, which is your favourite creature that we've got? Is it the chick? Is it the lamb? Is it the rabbit? I think for me, it's got to be that chick. That is absolutely brilliant. 30% of the stock has gone though. If you want to go for our Easter collection, the Showstopper is everything, plus you get an extra paper pad free of charge. So you get 2 paper pads, you won't pay for the second one. £60.79 is your platinum price. It's $74.36. The egg is fantastic, says Laurie Parra. Rebecca Dancer says, I'm going to the NEC Thursday and I will find you, Debbie.
Yay!
There you go.
Woo! Honestly, I'm beyond excited. I love going to the shows anyway, but it's so nice when we can meet you all in person.
Yeah.
Especially for you, Ben. I think it's going to be super nice for you. So
I'm really, really excited. Make sure you bring, obviously, all your phones. We'll take pictures and all that kind of stuff. We want all of that, please. Sensational Sky joins us. Hello, you. Hello, Amanda. Says hello, Ben and Debbie. Sensational Sky also says, I've been attempting some watercolouring recently. Must say I love it. Tammy joins us. Hello, Tammy. And Amanda says, Ben, I can't wait to be at the show this weekend. I'm really lucky that my husband is going to drive me there and carry any purchases.
Love
One of my favourite things at these shows is the amount of generally ladies crafting who are doing all the shopping, and then you see the husband in tow, either carrying all the bags or they've got like a satchel on or they're pushing a trolley. Always brilliant. And also hi to Jane McGill of Ray, says I'm going to the NEC on Friday. Jane, hopefully you'll come and see us. It'd be great to meet you in person. Listen, we're going to have a short break. 30% of the Showstopper stock has gone. This is a great opportunity now for you to get your carts and your baskets checked out. Don't forget the spring sale is live, and also if you check out our National Craft Month page, you'll find 30% off selected mixed media items today as well. So all of that, we'll be back in just a few moments time for some more inspirational demos. We'll see you in just a few minutes. Missed your favourite Crafters TV shows this week? Feel like you've missed out on the best crafting deals? Don't worry, we've got you covered. Join us for Second Chance Sunday, your ultimate catch-up on the top 10 deals, demos and must-see moments from the past week. From incredible discounts to inspiring crafting, this is your second chance to grab the best of the best. But hurry, these deals won't last long. Tune in to Second Chance Sunday, only on Crafters TV, because every crafter deserves a second chance. You do know this isn't a real door, don't you?
This is Kathy Green from Mechanicsburg. I just wanted to stop in and say that I love all your innovative products, and the demonstrators are like amazing with all their inspiration. And of course there's Ben, who's multi-talented and loves Mechanicsburg. So thank you, CC, for all you do.
Pokey tools and paper pads, gilding, wax and stamping mats, scissors, glitter, builder blocks, faux snow fabric, rocker blocks, Bria's, Misters, quilting clips, and die brush tools, precision snips, finger daubers, acetates, stencils, glue guns and templates, Gemini Pro, Julia and the OG, Gemini Go, Mini and the MIDI, tri-blend brush pens, aqua pens and aqua blends, illustrators, classics and tri-blends and color blends and glitter pens and sparkle pens, outliner pens. Fine tip glue applicators, envelope box creators, stamping platforms, boxer boards, the big score and scoreboard. Nina card and craft card, glitter card, matte black card, graphics, wadding and adhesive sheets, glass mats, guillotines and pen trays, ball tool, dice dancing trays, mitre tools and binding tools and tool bags, USBs, bone folders and punches, low-tack tape and brushes, stamens, mountboard, flower forming foam. Outline markers, DVDs, spelled quick Triton pads and CDs, gilding flakes and washi tape, tacky glue, red liner tape, craft asphalt press, sparkle pots, Centura pearl and sticky dots, pigment, ink pads, chunky glue, body bags, all-purpose glue, embossing folders, blending tools, storage folders, much more too. Water reactive ink pads, body bags, craft magnets, year of craft and glue, stick and spray and stick away, dotty tape and split pens, acrylic paint pens, tape pens, watercolor card, rotary cutters, magazines and stamping card, ultimate Pro and the rotating design board, ultimate first compendium, Sarah signature collections, and don't forget discovery kits. Oh, and there's foam pads, think that's it. One final thing, foam on a roll, foam on a roll.
Hello everyone, I'm here in my happy place, should I say messy place, Crafters TV, another favourite place where I can chat and have many a giggle with like-minded people from all over the world. The inspiration and clear instruction is patiently presented and has helped me to achieve some fabulous projects. I've learnt so much. I like to watch Crafters TV as often as I'm free, and I always get new ideas each time, and it certainly helps kickstart my mojo. I love it all. Thank you. Bye.
Welcome back, everybody. Hi to Stephanie, who's just joined us, saying good morning, everyone, on this sunny day in Farmingdale, New Jersey. That last card was amazing, says Roxanne Hedrington. Love the chick. And Jen Shank says, that's an excellent card, Debbie. Too cute. Please keep the puns coming in. I feel like we've not had enough of those today. Blue just says, my favourite is the chick. I want to get it because my sister raises chickens and it would be the perfect stamp and die for her. There you go. Absolutely brilliant. Cindy Conley, my husband has been the CEO for me too at craft conventions. CEO, carry everything out. See what you did there. And Paw Print says, all the animals are cute, but the lamb will get the most use in my family. All right, time for the second demonstration. Debbie, what are you going to show us?
Now, this demo is more traditional. So what we've got here is the embossing folder, which is absolutely beautiful. I think could be one of my favourites. It's got all the words here on here. So you've got the rejoice, the faith, praise, Lord, Saviour, Holy Cross, Jesus, rejoice, love, blessings, spirit, pray, faith, literally all those lovely words that you would associate with a more traditional Easter, which I absolutely love. So we're going to pop that to the side. We're going to do a few things here because you're also getting a die cross with these as well. So let's pop that to the side. We've got our die and I've got some different cardstock here. So first of all, I've got a piece of, you can use normal white cardstock. I've used some watercolour cardstock and we're going to emboss this, but I'm also going to use a ink pad on our folder as well. Because what I want to do is we're going to do it actually. What I'm going to do is use our ink pad to do a letterpress technique. So all I'm going to do is really lightly go over the top. So now it doesn't matter if it goes on to the words, I'm just trying to get a lay down around the edges. And the reason I'm using a pigment ink pad is I thought it would be a nice one to use because it's more opaque and it's like a chalkier colour. Yeah. So all we're going to do is pop that all the way around and then I'm going to take that off as well. So I don't really need it round the edges, but I do want it to be a smooth blend over there. So just taking that like so, then we're going to place our card onto the folder, place that over the top, and then we're going to put that through our Gemini machine. Now, because it's a 2D embossing folder, we actually only need our top and bottom cutting plate. So I'm just going to place that there. Now I like to place another piece of card in, so I am just going to pop another piece of card in. You don't have to do this, but I like the fact that you can just get a deeper impression. So let's just cut a little piece of card just to go in there. You could use your metal shim, but your metal shim is even more than a piece of card. So actually just using that on top is absolutely fine. And then we're going to run that through. And then what will happen is your blue ink will then go into the debossed detail and the embossing of it will stay white. So as we move this over, you'll be able to see.
Oh, that's such a cool effect.
So if you wanted more, you can put more blue on there, and I'll show you the one that I've done at home in a second. But what we do want to do, I'm going to turn that round. Should have done it a bit brighter because you can't really see that so well. Well, there you go, you can see all that in
Brilliant.
there. But what I want to do is to trim that out as well. So super easy to trim out. So we're just going to take our scissors and we're just going to follow that line. So it's just a case following the line all the way round, and then I'm going to do that side, come in on this side, and then we're going to do the same going across the bottom. And if you wanted to and you wanted to get a really straight line, you could use your paper trimmer, which is ideal to use to trim this out. And then another one just onto each side, like so. And then a few more trims. There we go. And then down the side. And then you've got your cross there. So if I bring the one in here, you'll be able to see I've done it a little bit darker. It's not that much difference, but it's just a little bit darker in the blue. But being a brighter blue, doing it in the opaque, I wanted to keep it nice and light. Now the other thing we're going to do is to use some silver cardstock.
Okay.
And I want to make a matten layer for this. So I could just stick it down and trim round it, but actually what I found is if you take your piece of card and emboss that as well, so it doesn't matter, I've still got some ink on there, your ink will wash off just with some warm soapy water or a baby wipe, that will do as well.
Okay.
We're just going to pop that through onto our mirror cardstock. And you won't see this because this is going to be underneath, but it's a really nice way of locking in your design. And what I mean by that, because, there we go, look at that. I mean, that is stunning.
So good.
Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
But if you pop this on and sort of wiggle it, there we go, it locks in to your actual design.
Got ya.
So then it's easy to just trim round. So you can actually trim all of that round to create this piece here. And then once you've got that piece, you've then just got that silver around the edges. So nice and simple to do that one. So once you've done that, I've got a piece of card here because I thought this bit without the paper pad would go really nice with our cross here to go on there, just showing that sort of, keeping it nice and subtle. Then we've got this piece here and we're going to just take our die and die cut that out because that's a completely separate die, which is great.
It's nice that you've got all these different crosses within the collection, isn't it? You've got lots of different styles and designs of cross.
Absolutely, and it's just a really nice one to do. Let me just find my folder. Now if you've got the Gemini Mini, you've got the Gemini Midi, it's super quick to just pop through. So just pop them in there. And I think this cross is going to be really handy for everybody for all sorts of occasions.
Absolutely, yeah.
So just take that one out. And it is stunning. So you've got that gorgeous cross, which is going to go then in the middle.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Like so.
Perfect.
But what I want to do before we do anything else, I want to bring in my paper. Let's glue these together first, actually, Ben. So I'm going to use my tape pen, and we're just going to apply our sticky tape to the back to start with.
If you only had wet glue here, which wet glue would you use?
I always use tacky glue, but I would absolutely use tacky glue with this one, Ben, because if you're using a solvent-based glue, like our all-purpose, it would take the shine off the mirror card. So yeah, it's always good to use a tacky glue. So, and I always burnish down on the back, just stops it ever coming apart. So that one's ready to go. And then I'm going to bring in my stamping platform. So with my stamping platform, because it's quite a traditional card, I thought we'd have a really nice sentiment on here. So I'm going to use this one, which is from a reading. It's He is not here, he is risen, just as he said, Matthew 28:6. So we're going to use that one. And I'm going to do it so it's just under the cross. So let's bring in my stamping platform. I'm going to do this so, let me just check I've got that central, just there. And then we're going to place our cross down, and I'm going to put this just underneath. I've allowed just enough room to place that so we can have our sentiment and we can have our cross there as well. There we go. Because I don't want to take anything away from our cross. Mm-hmm. So we're just picking that up. And because I've got our new stamping platform, it gives me the confidence to be able to stamp directly onto our papers. So just tap in some black ink on there. Push that down, and then I've got a tiny little bit not gone there, so I'm just going to push that back down. There we go, that's taken. So we've got that right on the bottom there. Let's take that one off. And then we're going to make it all into our card. Let's pop them to the side. And, oh, there it is. Right, so we're just going to pop these together. I've got just a white card blank. And I think I've done this, it's 4.5 by 6.5 card, but this would work on a 5 by 7 inch card if you wanted the exact envelope to go onto it.
Lots of love for this folder as well. Carol just said the folder, it's so beautiful. Really can't wait for this one. I think it will be used a lot in my craft room. And Rebecca just saying the cross is stunning in silver.
Absolutely is. And actually, it could look so different as well, Ben, if you was to use it in pastel colours. Yeah. It would just give a totally different look and a more sort of springtime look as well for Easter. I just thought I'd use these colours because they were so nice with the silver. Oh, done that a bit wonky. Let's just, there we go. And then I'm going to use some foam pads just to put on the back of our cross. Let's do that one and trim these two down. There we go. So once you take the backings off, that's going to give you some nice height, so that'll give some definition. And then you've still got that beautiful sentiment. We're just going to place that right in the centre. Like so. And then all we've got to do is to put our cross on. So I'm just going to grab a piece of card using your dotty tape pen because it's quite a smaller die. Yeah. And then it doesn't matter that your dots go over the side. And then that one will go right into the front there. Like so. And there we go, there's our more traditional, beautiful cross. There we go.
Absolutely brilliant. Hi to Peg, who's joined us. Loads of love for this collection. We are over 30% of the stock gone now. I will recap on everything for you so you know exactly what's going on. Jane says, Ben, can you please show all the sentiments? I will do that for you and show you like all the other components that you've got within this set. Just to show you a few of the finished samples again there as we go through, because I mean, like, super cute. Like, how stunning is that chick? I mean, come on. Is that not just the most happiest Easter card you're ever likely to see, with the chick with the flowers in her hair, cracking out the egg there? I think that's absolutely brilliant. I also love these little tags as well. So you'll see these in die form in just a second. So yes, they can be little tags, they can be little ornaments, and you've got, you know, because you've got those smaller dies in there, you can decorate these all up with your flowers, which I think is absolutely brilliant. So yeah, use them as tags, use them as decorations for your Easter tree, use them if you are doing an Easter egg hunt for the kids, you know, as little ways to perhaps put the little clues on. So super cute. cute. I also love, and a lot of people were asking about this as well in the comments, the box. So again, that is beautifully put together using one of the die sets there. That's all one die set basically, with the basket and the bunny behind, and then you've got all the flowers there too. You've got the stamp sentiment there, Happy Easter, and of course all the papers that you've got around there, all included in your paper pad, which of course you're getting twice over within the Showstopper, because you buy the Showstopper, we give you your second paper pad for absolutely nothing. There is the pad. You're getting 36 single-sided sheets in here, and what's lovely about it is that you get 12 different designs. That's the one that Debbie just used in the demo there with her project. But what's lovely, as I say, is that you've got papers in here that are sort of non-Easter specific. You've got lots of floral papers in there as well, so you can use those for other occasions. I think Mother's Day, particularly here in the UK, that will be, well, here before we know it, before Easter, of course. But you've got lots of brightly patterned papers in there, more florals in there. Yes, of course, there are papers which are just Easter, which is absolutely brilliant. You know, lots of snippability there with all of the eggs, but it's a really usable paper pad, this again. It's not one that you'll just use for a few cards at Easter then put away. You'll be probably ordering more of these. I know earlier on, certainly lots of people getting the Showstopper and then adding more. One particular person who you will know ordered an extra 6 of those within the bundle. But you get that twice over within the Showstopper. Jane, here are the sentiments that you wanted to see. So read you a few of those. So yeah, you've got your traditional Happy Easter in there, and then you've got lots of like puntastic ones. So have a cracking Easter. What's that there? Thinking of you this Easter. Have an excellent Easter. Happy Easter, little bunny. Wishing you a basket full of chocolate. Ooh. Or cheese in Debbie's case. And snuggly hugs and bunny kisses. Happy Easter and God bless you. So yeah, and that's the one just down here. Debbie used in her project with the quote from the Bible there. So yeah, again, like the collection itself, you've got the fun stuff, you've got the cute stuff, but then you've got the, you know, the sort of more religious connotations as well, if you like. This one here, if you want to go for these individually, you can. That one's called Easter Sunday, so that gives you that beautiful background, and then you've got the dies to be able to build that scene there as well. So that stunning church, the background just obviously multi-cut, layered up, and then you've got that beautiful church, which I think looks absolutely incredible. That background, again, as we said, you'll be able to use across a whole host of different projects and lots of different scenes. If you want to be able to recreate what Debbie's just shown you, Easter Blessings. So this is the one with that stunning embossing folder, and then that more simple cross, if you like, itself. And yeah, I'll leave you to kind of read all the words in here, but it's all about, you know, faith and peace and hope. And the way that that has been designed, I just think is absolutely incredible. Once that's embossed into your design, then of course you can use that cross over the top. That, of course, used with the stencil as well, which I think is absolutely brilliant. The other cross you've got is the ornate cross. So that, again, stunning, 2 dies. So here, of course, in the white, and then backed onto that beautiful gold cardstock. If you want to go for that individually, you can. So you've kind of got all of your religious elements in there, and then you go for the cutesy. I mean, come on. Come on, look at the little rabbit and the cute little chick, and you got the little lamb as well. Look at them. They're just so cute. They're a lovely size as well, aren't they? They're quite big stamps.
They're really big stamp, yeah. Brilliant size to colour in, but just a really good all-rounder. And do you know what I really like about them? They're not cute as in sort of like a childish way. They're actually cute in a really sort of designer way.
Yeah.
So they're great for the kids, but they're also great for adults alike.
Yeah, I just absolutely love them. This set of dies, you might look at that and go, what am I going to be doing with that? Well, what you are going to be doing with that is creating your own little rabbit, and then you've got all of the eggs in there as well, which I think is brilliant. You can create your own carrot there too. And just brilliant, again, for the majority of you who I know will have your Bitzer box, your Gubbins box, or whatever you call it. The dies here are perfect size, Debbie, aren't they, to get all of those scraps out and create some really cool projects with.
Yeah, and the kids, again, I know I keep saying kids, but Easter is about crafting with the kids as well as doing your own crafting, and they will love putting together that little rabbit. It's amazing.
Here we go. This is another one of my favourites in the set. So this has been made with the bunny triptych, it's called. There's the bunny, add its pictures pictures taken in the passport booth. None of those are accepted, I'm afraid. You'll have to go back. You can't go on holiday. Middle one's too close, didn't get all of his ears in. That would not be accepted. And the background's too bright.
Yeah,
and he's smiling.
Not in.
Paws in there. What are you even doing? But it's a brilliant set again. The die set allowing you to create a cool effect like that. Maybe create a cool shaker. And you can just, because you did this earlier on, didn't you? Created the face with your finger daubers.
Yes, to just use a daubers or a little cotton pad, but
Yeah.
actually the daubers are brilliant.
So that is the bunny triptych. Then you've got the Easter egg baubles. So I showed you those just a few moments ago when I was just going through some of the finished samples. So these are super cute to create little tags or little. I love Debbie's idea of popping your clues for the Easter egg hunt, or as I say, if you're someone perhaps who has like an Easter tree, those could be decorations for the tree.
Bunting as well. You could make bunting out of them.
I love that
And
idea.
then you could put your alphabet on them, or Easter, if you have an Easter party.
Oh
Easter
yeah.
egg hunt.
Oh yeah, you could like stamp your Happy Easter across the bunting, couldn't
and we
you?
just bought out the new stamps last week. You wasn't here, so we bought out the new
Touch of Sparkle?
Touch
Yeah,
of
I saw
Sparkle.
them.
But they were just literally classic alphabets, so you could stamp onto those directly and create little bunting as well.
Your cracked Easter egg. This has been so popular. These on their own have been selling in their hundreds, and why not when you can do things like this? Look, the little chick just like breaking out of the egg. Producers always just gone, I'd love to see a dinosaur one. That would be so cool, wouldn't
We've
it?
never done a dinosaur collection.
I don't think we have we?
Yeah, we should. We need one, don't we?
People have requested them, I think, in the past. Anyone up for a dinosaur collection? Let us know. Producer Johnny, that's one. Anyone else?
I'd
Jamie?
love one.
2, 3.
Jurassic Park and World are some of my all-time favourite films.
They're brilliant, aren't they?
I love them. Yeah, absolutely.
So that's your egg. And then you've also got your Easter basket as well. So that, I showed you earlier, is this one here, basically the front of that box, all the dies, to be able to create that effect. And like we said, you can, it's just the cutest thing ever, but if you don't want the bunny there, you can simply just cut out all of the florals and make a beautiful
Easter dinosaur.
An Easter dinosaur.
That would look brilliant, wouldn't it? Little raptor coming out.
Or a T-Regs. T-Regs. T-Regs, not a T-Rex. Rawr.
Could have an Eggosaurus.
Trying to think of another one now, and it's not coming to my brain quick enough. Few quick comments, and we'll give you a break here. So cute for a newborn card. That little chick with the egg, says Cindy. Welcome to the world. That would be good. I love the embossing folder, says Vicky Heinsohn. I make cards for my church and can see using it year round for sympathy, get well, and thinking of you. Renetta says, good afternoon, Debbie and Ben. I've got mine. I love all the designs and enjoy the NEC. Thank you. Jane says, I love the range. I make cards for my church to sell and was planning on doing some Easter ones. This will be great. Wendy Macbeth says, on Saturday, I was at the Creative Craft Show at SEC. I was looking at dimensionals and caught myself humming foam on a roll, foam on a roll. Of course you did.
I haven't done that for such a long time.
Hey, if we get a few people come along on Thursday, Friday, we can do a little foam on a roll choir, can't we?
You've got to do that on your day. You've got to do lots of your songs.
Yeah.
And have a sing along with people.
Live versions! Bring me microphone down.
We'll do it.
Live
do
versions of your
Ben.
songs.
That would be amazing. You could do that. Yes, people would
Johnny's
love
just
it.
gone, the NEC have emailed saying, don't bother coming.
I wish I wasn't working. I've got to go, so I'm going from the NEC down to Hobbymaker on Friday. So I wish I was there with you. Yeah, Dave is going to be there Friday and Saturday.
Oh, is he?
Yes.
There you go.
You can get them all coming and sing with you.
Yeah.
That's what you need to do.
What?
You need to go round and record as many people as possible singing Foam on a Roll with you.
Try and set like a world record.
Yes.
Or even people I don't know.
Yes.
Hello, excuse me.
Have you heard our song? It's really easy to sing. You just have to sing Foam on a Roll.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Foam on a roll, foam on a roll, foam on a roll, foam on a roll, foam on a roll. Hey! Oh.
Thank you, Mr. Moseby. Will you please leave the NEC now? Right. Sensational Sky says, bunnies on the way to my heart. Thank you, Sarah. Yes to dinosaurs, says Mary Shaw. Hi, Debbie and Ben, says Sarah Leahy. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Mary Shaw. Laurie Parra and Tracy Kukaka says, hello to CTV, Ben, Debbie and my crafty friends. Jane says dinosaurs, but even more Highland cows or Heeland coos, as you put there.
Yeah, they're very
Highland
popular at
coos.
the moment, aren't they? They're everywhere. My daughter loves Highland cows. She's literally got loads of stuff now of Highland cows. But I've seen there's push cushions, pictures, mugs, everything.
Mrs. M, miniature Highland cows. Is this a joke? Oh, it's true. Google miniature Highland cows. Very cute. We've got a Highland cow on our wall. No, this isn't the gang. On our wall in the kitchen, and we've also Mrs. M loves Highland cows. We've also got cushion covers of Highland cows in our living room.
They are. They're lovely.
Yeah. Anyway, that was your Highland cow news. We are going to have a short break right now, and apparently we are going to say hello to So obviously Sarah was over in the States, wasn't she, recently? And here was what happened when Sarah met the Crafting Divas.
Right, I'm at Cracker Barrel because some of our lovely customers who are Florida-based reached out and invited me to come and have brunch with them while I was in town. So let's go and see them. Incredible! Oh my God, that is so
Hi everyone, challenge accepted. Checking in to let everybody know what Crafter's Companion means to me, and I thought I'd take a page out of Ben's book and do a parody of his parody. Apologies in advance for the lack of a singing voice. There once was a lass who was very crafty, and she tuned every day into CTV. Learning was fun, how could this be? Oh, crafty lass, craft along. Soon may the crafty lass come to fill her basket with showstopper fun. Each day when her chatting was done, she might do a craft along. She set her alarm for 4 a.m. to check out the new daily bargain. Monday through Friday she'll do it again. Oh, crafty lass, craft along. Soon may the crafty lass come to fill her basket with showstopper fun. Each day when her chatting was done, she might do a craft along. Sarah, Ben, and the Double Debbies, Leanne, Sheena, and the Hottie Scotty, you'll find them all on CTV. Oh, crafty lass, craft along. Soon may the crafty lass come to fill her basket with showstopper fun. Each day when her chatting was done, she might do a craft along. When I tell you the tale of CTV, it's guaranteed fun for you and me. Programs for everyone to see. Oh, crafty lass, craft along. Soon may the crafty lass come to fill her basket with showstopper fun. Each day when her chatting was done, she might do a craft along. I love you, CTV. Thank you.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the Crafters Companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty program today and receive 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits to joining Club Inspire include special members-only sales, and you can receive discounts or exclusive access to products, and even free gifts. You will receive 1 point for every pound, dollar, or euro that you spend. And the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. See if you can craft your way up to our ultimate Club Inspire tier, Platinum, where you'll enjoy the very best discounts and rewards that we offer. As you keep climbing through the club, you can actually reach Platinum Plus and even Platinum for life. The more points you collect, the more you will be rewarded within our amazing special Club Inspire community. So, what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Welcome back, everybody. Wasn't that brilliant to see Sarah with the Crafting Divas? Absolutely brilliant. She had a great time, and Liam had a great time as well. He's not stopped talking about it, but and I know you guys absolutely loved meeting Sarah as well. I think it's brilliant that she took time out of what would have been a busy time for her over there to come meet you guys. So that's brilliant stuff. If you are going to the NEC, by the way, let us know in the comments. I know a few of you already have. So it's the Creative Craft Fair, isn't it, at the NEC? So Thursday, if you pop along and see us, Debbie will be there, the fish. I'll be there on the Friday. Don't let that put you off. Saturday, obviously, Sarah is going to be there. And then on Sunday, Debbie Robinson will be there. Debbie's going to be there across the 4 days. She is on another stall with another trade stall with Crafters Companion products, so she's demoing there. So whatever day you come in, you'll be able to see D Rob. If you are coming along, as I say, let us know and we will look out for you. Rhonda says, I was singing Foam on a Roll right along with you there. I knew you would, Rhonda. I knew you would. Karen says, hello everyone, what a lovely collection. Hello Karen, and hello Deborah Benson, who says, hello CC family, Debbie and Ben. Can't wait to receive my Easter collection. I recently took a job at our church as Director of Religious Ed. This collection is perfect for the kids and co-workers. Kathy Lee says a dinosaur collection would be wonderful. It would be great for little boy cards. I need that collection. Also a dragon collection, and Highland cows are so popular. Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, all three.
Love Highland cows, says Betty Weaver, and the Oreo cows with the white belts.
Oh,
don't know those.
I've seen them.
Are they? So they're black, white, black. Then like an Oreo. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, it must be. Or they've got a white belt on.
Oh, it's like a white stripe. Looks like a belt, apparently.
Oh.
Black, white, black.
Yeah.
There you go. There's a Highland bull, says Anne, loose in northwestern Connecticut. Yeah, he escaped from a farm and has been roaming the area for about 6 weeks now. No, it's a Highland bull. Yeah, lots of people have seen him, but they can't seem to catch him. I mean, if there's a bull on the loose, I would not be wanting to go. I would be running the other way. Good morning. Oh, it's in the news and everything. Johnny's just Googled it. It's got big horns, so we will steer clear of that one.
Where is it?
It's in Connecticut.
Oh, that's okay. We're nowhere near.
Yeah, you're not going to see it running down the street here. I'd love to create. LC says, good morning Ben, Debbie team and all. I hope you are all well this Monday. We are. You say, I'm so excited as I've just got 4 orders delivered just now. Easter collection is so darn cute. Can I resist? I bet you can't. We are over 30% of the Showstopper stock gone. Lots of people plumping for individuals as well. And still that cracked egg die is proving the most popular of the individuals. So busy for that. We're going to get on with another demo, of course. Don't forget, we're back tonight, Monday Makers, live at 5. Your times have changed as well, haven't they, in the US? So that's obviously 1 o'clock, isn't it now, Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific. I'm going to show you after this demo just a few of the Monday mega deals that are coming up in Monday Makers in case you want to snaffle those up before the show. But before all that, you can check Shop the Day to see them. And let's get back over to Debbie. Are we going cutesy or are we going religiously next?
I was going to go cutesy, but actually I really want to use the church. So we're going to do that next, yes. So because I do think this is a beautiful die and stencil set. I've seen embossing folders where we've done embossing folders before in a die set, but never where you've got the stencil. And I think this is a really great way to do it. So first of all, we're going to do our die cutting. So I've got some green cardstock to do our sort of forest. And then I've got, again, some odd bits that I had from where I was prepping, which we're going to do the actual church with. Because I thought, well, why not do it in, colours from our pad? So I'm going to put the die set just to the side for a minute and bring this one in. And then I've got some linen cardstock here, which we're going to use. So I'm going to use this across the top. So I want to make sure it fully goes in. And the reason that I've left a little bit longer on the card is because we're going to do our scenery at the bottom.
Okay.
So I don't need to fill it up with all the colour. And then I want to make sure that I've got this all within the white cardstock. So once I have, turn it over and then you'll be able to see some of that coming through. It doesn't matter if it's not too straight because you won't notice it in the stencil. And then I'm just going to actually attach my stencil to the back. So I know that that's in the same place. So then if I want to check any of it, I can use that as a hinge over the top.
Yeah.
So let's, and then I'm going to use our lemon tonic. We've got our honey pot and I've got some orange as well. So all the sort of colours that you think within the sunshine. And then I'm going to be bringing in these, which are our ink daubers. So these come in a case. I absolutely love these. I couldn't be without them, Ben. Use them all the time. So let's start off with the yellow.
If you like these, by the way, they are today's Monday mega deal. Well, one of them. And you get 5 opaque pigment ink pads for free with the ink daubers.
Wow.
Bonkers, right?
That is very good. Yeah, really good.
Just to say as well, Debbie, Mary Hill's message to say, hi Ben and Debbie, I will be there on Thursday and I'm very much looking forward to meeting Debbie. That's Mary.
Oh, honestly, Mary, I can't wait. I'm super excited to meet everybody. It's going to be amazing. So yeah, just come, whenever you want to just stop by for a chat, come and find me.
That's it.
Yeah, it's going to be really good.
Tayden says, I'd love to see a Japan-inspired collection, cherry blossoms, Mount Fuji, and stunning architecture. That's a good idea, actually. Producer Johnny likes that. And Stephanie says, I was thinking an Easter egg hunt using the egg dies where there are numbers on the back which correspond with a special prize.
Oh, that sounds good.
Just in case the weather doesn't cooperate for an outdoor hunt, similar to those games where people pull a cup attached to a ribbon or something like that. Yeah, that's a really cool idea, Stephanie. I love that the fact that you're sending in ideas already. You can tell a collection's like sort of hit home, can't you, when people are already thinking of ways that they're going to use it and designs they're going to do. That's brilliant.
Funny enough, when I was travelling up this morning, I was stayed at my daughter's last night. She's in Peterborough, so I had a shorter journey. But as I was on the way up, I'm always thinking of new things and what we could do. And I was actually thinking we need a collection like I was thinking like a colour perfection sort of where you get the colours of the colour wheel. So, but each collection would offer you those different colours, whether it was opposites, whether it's the colours next to it. Yeah, and then I was thinking of different things that you could sort of do to that collection. So, yeah, it's funny what goes through your head when you're sort of thinking about things when you're driving. But yeah, send us any ideas that you have.
Do you, so obviously being a creative person, do you tend to, if you're trying to think of something or if you were trying to come up with, do you have to sit down and have a think, or is it times like that where like a creative idea will pop into your head whilst you're driving or whilst you're
no, it'll just pop into my head.
Yeah.
And so what I normally do then is I'll then go and do a bit of research and see if there's anything about, and then I'll get some ideas and then I put it in my notes on my phone.
Yeah.
And then when they ask for anything, I send them across.
Ah, there you go. Yeah. It's funny, isn't it? Similarly with me, like if I have an idea, I don't know, obviously doing little funny songs and stuff like that, I can't sort of sit there and go, oh, right, I'm going to do it now. It sort of has to come to me. It might be, whilst I'm laying in bed, or like you, might be whilst I'm driving in the car or something like that.
Yeah.
And then you just like start noting stuff down on your notes, don't you, on your phone, like you say?
Yes. I love that section on my phone. In fact, I was thinking about that today as well, thinking I really need to go in and delete some things off of it. I've got so much on there. It's funny because I often think other people never say about their notes on their phone.
Oh, no.
But I'm not sure, I'm never quite sure if it's something that people use. Do you use your notes on your phone? But my daughter and her partner, when I went to stay with them last night, they have all their dinners on their phone and they put on their notes.
All their dinners?
All their dinners. So they put like what their normal shopping is, and then they put any recipes that they've really liked and tried, and all the links and everything like that. So, and I thought, oh, that's a good idea.
Who else uses their notes app on their phone? Let us know. And what was your last note?
Yes. Right, so once we've done that, that's our 3 colours there. Let's pop them to the side, get rid of those. So then when we take this up, look at that. How absolutely stunning is that? So
brilliant.
Beautiful. So we'll take that away. So we've got our background.
Producer Johnny's last note on his phone is my, login, for Sky Go. So, because you wanted to watch the football the other night, so he messaged me going, any chance I could have your login again? Anyone from Sky watching, obviously that's a joke, we don't really share our logins. Oops.
That is very funny.
My last note just says, grease paper, bagels. That's my last note. From Saturday. Grease paper and bagels.
That is funny.
Oh dear.
That's two, oh nearly, I've got a little tiny bit more left on there. And I've run out of tape.
Come on, we're not the only people who share logins for various things, are we,
I
eh?
share mine with all my family for everything. Me Paramount, me
Netflix,
me Disney.
Prime, exactly. Come on.
Most of them you're allowed though, aren't you? Because you pay for those extras. Well, you can't do it with Netflix anymore, but you can pay for extras, can't you?
Yeah.
Like Disney, I think I'm allowed to log in 3 different places.
Hey, I pay enough for me Sky login. If I want to share it around, I blooming well will.
Right, now let's bring in all these pieces here. So let's start with our die cut. So we've got our, there we go, that's going to go
That's so
there.
cool, that's done.
I know,
Brilliant.
it looks amazing, doesn't it, in the background. So that's our background done. Now, with this one, I love the fact that you can make this longer. So what we're going to do is just place this onto the top. So I'm going to do about, let's do about 2 inches. Then you can trim it down if need be. So we're just going to place that onto there, put some low.
And I was going to ask as well, Debbie, as you're doing it, so that card here, which you showed earlier, so that's just multi-cut and then just layered in different places to create that?
Absolutely. So I'm going to show you how to do that now because it's really, really easy to do.
Yeah, cool.
So I'm going to do that first one. I'm also going to take out a shim because we've got our cutting mat here, got my plastic and my top one. And the reason I'm taking out that shim, I'm always asked about, and I always say about the warping of the card. So when you've got just one line of die, it's really easy just to cut that into your cardstock rather than using your extra shim. So if I turn that round, you'll be able to see it's completely cut out. So once that's done, let's take that one away. That's our first one done. And then we can take this and it will lock in, Ben. If you feel, you'll be able to feel where that goes. So that's locked into there. I'm going to use that tape to go onto that piece. And then we're just going to pop that down, take that bit off, and die cut that again. So that's how you make it longer. So you literally go across and then it'll go across, and then next time you do one, you can do it in different places, and that's how you then would do the card that you're looking at there.
Yeah.
So when you take that off, you see, because that locked in to where we die cut it from, just take that one. We've now got a whole scenery going across there. So let's pop that to the side and those ones in there. And then we'll get organised. Once you've done that, we want to use that to go across here, across, I keep saying across lately, across here. And I don't need it all because all I want to do is to have this piece to here. But if I was just to use one of those, let me bring that die back in. So you have those two. So I've done an extra tree, so you can see here. So we're going to use that one onto here, and I'm going to just bring in the one that I've already done, but it's exactly the same. Oh, I've done this the opposite way. So I've done my 2 this way, and then I've gone that side and done an extra 2 trees. So you can. So there we go. If we was to do this, we could then start to layer these up very differently. You can see, and if you want them to sort of notice more, just put some ink around the edges. So I've done this one because I've cut it to size. And then another little trick, Ben, is when you want to use your papers, this is really good if you want, I want to make a little strip, and I'm going to just straighten this out to start with. Let me just find my guillotine and I'll show you how I've done that. So I'm just going to make that straight edge. And then I'm going to grab myself a pencil. So with your die, so this one on here, because we've not your die, sorry, your piece of card. If you just place this onto here like so, I'm going to pop that, no, can use that there. I'm just going to come down here, pop that there, and then what I'm going to do is just put a little mark in where that line goes. And then you've got sort of a guideline. So then what I want to do, we're going to cut up from that piece. So I'm just going to come in a little bit because that's from the side. So across there. And then I'm going to use my craft knife. If you can use your scissors, it's fine, but I'm quite better with my craft knife than any other. I'm coming in about, I'd say maybe 3 millimeters. I'm not sure how sharp this knife is. I did notice it probably needs a new blade, but it hopefully will do for what I need. So I'm just following that line. So then when we come to popping this in place, we've then created a line for inside on there.
That's really cool.
So nice and easy to do.
Yeah.
So I think I've done this one a little bit bigger, but used it in exactly the same way, and we've got those rabbits showing. So just be mindful of where your pattern papers are. There we go. Right, so we've got this piece, we've got our scenery that's on the bottom, like so. Then we've got this piece here, which is that's going to go on the top. So now we want to do our church. So let's bring the church in. I'm going to place that one back so we don't lose our dies. And then we're going to die cut this out a couple of times. Now, because we've got our Gemini, super easy to do. But before I do anything, Ben, I want to do a faux emboss.
Right.
So I'm going to place this onto here, and then we're going to turn it the opposite way. So it's going to die cut facing upwards. And then we're going to bring in our plates. So we're going to have our cutting plate and our plastic shim, then our die, and then we're going to place that one facing down. And then I'm going to take out my magnetic, but bring in my rubber shim.
Okay.
So what this is going to do, I'm just making sure that's right in the centre, pop that on top, and then your top plate there. So this is not going to cut it, it's going to just indent the die into your cardstock. And the reason I want this, I should have really cut it out first and then you would have seen, but when you cut out this die, it completely cuts out all of the windows. So there we go, you can see that's cut, can you see that? So it's staying in the card.
Yeah.
It's a little bit like when we had our stick and hold and release sheets.
Oh yeah, okay.
But I've just done it, so I'm not worried about it coming out. But what I do want to do, I want to wiggle. Can you see the edges will come out if I wiggle them? So just give that a wiggle, and then they will just come away. And then just to make sure nothing else comes out, I am just going to use our tape and go down on the backs of them there. Doesn't need a lot, just a tiny little bit. And that's just going to stop them coming out. Once you've glued it down, it'll be absolutely fine. And then one more little bit. Oh, we've done that a bit too much. There we go, just over the top. And then again, even though it's low tack tape, if you burnish it down well, it will stay. It won't come off. So just burnish that piece down and that top piece. And now I've got no worries with any of those bits coming out, but it will stay in there. So when we then come to cutting it out, so we'll do that all again. But this time we'll put all our shims back in and our die. There it is. I'm going to cut it. Now, the reason I got this little bit of card, I wanted the yellow at the top here. I thought would be really good because then it would cut the cross in there.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
So just going to take that one. So you could be mindful of where you're cutting it, but you don't have to be. Just nice, pretty papers in that 6x6 booklet. So really nice one to do. So once you've cut that one out, you've then got... And this is what I mean about all the pieces cutting out. So you can see all the middle pieces, where the bell tower is, so all of those are cut out.
Perfect.
And then we're going to place that over the top. So when you place that over the top, then you've got all your white through there.
Yeah.
Without having to paper piece. It's just a quicker way than having to paper piece.
Bit of a hack, I think we call that, don't we?
Yes, definitely. So all I'm going to use is my dotty tape pen to start with. And we're going to just make sure that's all covered. And then we can place that on the top here. And because it's identical, I mean, you don't actually need the cross at the top. So if the cross hasn't die cut very well, you haven't got to worry about it. So we're going to place that one down. Just burnish that over the top, like so. And then just so we haven't got to cut it again, yes I do, because I've already stuck them on, so I am going to cut it again. But this time we're going to, if you were to cut that one, you'd get this one here. But you've got your eaves, and I've already stuck them on, which was silly, so I'm just going to die cut them again very quickly.
Whilst you're cutting, my last post on notes was a book I read. I keep track of series by authors, says Paw Prince. Catherine says I use notes on my phone for hair and nail appointments. Easier to look back and forwards than scrolling through the calendar. And Maggie says I use my notes regularly. Last time I used it, yesterday. Shopping that I needed for the caravan. And Sarah says I use my note apps all the time. The last note I posted on the 23rd of Jan was a question for Sarah about how to be a guest on Crafters TV with you all. Oh yes. Maybe that might be something that comes back in the future. Who knows?
Yes, because we used to do that, didn't we?
Back in the day.
Yeah.
I hope the technology's gone down currently. But you never know. We've brought a lot of things back, haven't we? Brought a lot of things back, so maybe that will be the next thing. Watch this space. And Michaela Hartman says, I don't have any Easter crafting items, but this collection is spot on. I'm definitely purchasing this collection. It is spot on because, as we've sort of discussed over the course of this show and Wake Up Call, you've got all aspects of Easter covered, haven't you, in this set?
Yes, totally.
And then, like as you're seeing here, pieces that you can use outside of Easter, because how handy is this church for, well, all sorts. Again, talk about christenings, wedding cards, just brilliant.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I love it. I absolutely love it. I think it's such a gorgeous little church. And then all I'm going to do as well is we're going to just put some windows on. So just using the die cuts from here just to put the windows inside. But I love the fact that it has embossed them.
Yeah.
So if you just want to leave it as it is, you're getting that beautiful embossed detail underneath. So let's place those ones back in there. And then we can start to put our card together. There we go. I love the fact that everyone else used their notes. I don't know why. I never thought people did, because it's not something people sort of talk about, is their notes on their phone, is it? And what they use their phones
To be fair, I use
for.
everything on my phone.
Yeah.
Whether shopping, whether it's, browsing social media, work emails, notes.
It's awful, isn't it, that, oh, look, I've come to the end. It's awful, like the, how much we do, our phones are our lives, aren't they?
Yeah.
And it's really, I was talking to my granddaughter, funny enough, and telling her that I've got all empty ones. If anyone's got, listening, these are all empty. I need some. Oh, I've just seen a box. Hang on. I've just seen a box.
Do you want me to run out and get you one?
Oh, no, there's some in the box.
Oh, is there?
Yep.
Sure?
Yep. Got one.
Full ones?
Yes. I think Debbie must have used them over the weekend.
What were you saying to your granddaughter?
She can't believe that we didn't have phones.
Oh, yeah.
And she's only 10.
Yeah.
And she's got a phone. She's not allowed to take it out the house, obviously, but she doesn't take it to school or anything like that. But she likes it for watching her YouTube videos.
But you try and speak to them. Even my two, 17 and 13, funny names. You try and tell them about life pre-internet. When there was no internet, they can't fathom that the internet wasn't a thing. It's so funny to kind of like watch their little minds whir and think, what? There's no. Yeah, and when you tell them, TV, there was only 4 channels, and back in the day, it was a luxury if you had a remote control to be able to sit on the couch and change the channel. Like, I remember our first TV, you'd be, get up and change it,
Absolutely. And actually, I remember getting our first TV with a remote control.
Yeah.
I think I was about 14, 15, and it was the funniest thing ever that you could control your telly with remote control. And my mum called it Earther because it was actually a remote control that spoke to you, and it sounded like Eartha Kitt.
Eartha Kitt.
So she used to call it Earther.
Do you know what when I first thought, and I still remember it now, my dad got this thing, and I thought it was the best thing ever, and I felt like, the king of the world, a TV that had teletext.
Oh yes, I remember that.
Our first TV
yes.
that had teletext and CFAX. And you could check the football scores and whatnot on a Saturday, or you could just put teletext on to check the
I bet
TV
Jamie's
schedule.
listening, thinking, "What are you going on about?
Yeah.
What is that? What's teletext?"
And on the Channel 4 version of teletext, whatever it was called, there used to be like a daily quiz called Bamboozle that you used to be able to play.
I remember that.
Yeah, it was Bambaboozle he was called. Yeah, it was, you had different colours that you select the answer with. God, yeah, how times have changed, eh? How times have
very,
changed.
very funny.
Just a quick question from Love to Create LC, who says, this is looking great so far, Debbie. Does the dotty tape give a lasting hold on its own, or should I add a little tacky glue with it?
No, I would say my biggest tip with both tape runners is to burnish them down underneath. If you burnish them, you literally nothing, they will hold completely. I'm a big believer in burnishing anything down, and it really does make sure that all that, because the one thing to remember about both our glues, Ben, is they are glue, they're not tape. So when you put it down, it's a glue that's going to grab into the fibres of your card. So as long as you burnish down, I don't think you need anything else other than your tape pens. Right, so we've got that one done. We've got our little house here. Look at that. So we're just going to place that onto here. I think I'm going to put that onto some foam, and then we've just got a sentiment somewhere. Here we go. Got it just stamped out, which is wishing you a wonderful Easter weekend. How nice is that?
Really cute.
So I'm hoping we're going to have a nice Easter weekend. I'm thinking I might invite the family round.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't had a family. In fact, I've worked both the last two Easters. So I've sort of booked it off this time.
Was it last Easter was Cheester, the
yes,
Cheester egg,
last
wasn't
year was
it?
Cheester, and then the year before I was at Hobby Maker.
Oh, were you?
So, yes. Let's pop that down.
That is so cute.
So I'm going to pop that.
Might be my favourite make of the day, this one.
Oh, that's nice.
So far.
There we go. And then let's just put this one on. And the great thing is we have all of those different sentiments, so you can just choose what to have. And let's just put a foam pad. I think I see one more foam pad. Let's just use that one. And pop that to the side. So just onto there. And there we go, we're going to keep that nice and simple, that beautiful build-up of cards, and there we go. So who says you can't have a paper pattern church?
That is brilliant. I think the funkiest church I've ever seen as well, that one, isn't it? It's just brilliant. Carol says, yay, order place, now wait to wait. You say that is the hardest part, wait till it arrives. Bella Stella says, in our house, the younger kids were the remote. Yeah, I remember we used to have to take it in turns, me and my sister, to get up and change the telly. Hilary says, our first remote control was really funny. The frequency was the same as my dad sneezing. So if he sneezed in the sitting room, he switched the sound off of the telly. What? Is that true? That is so funny. Sarah Lee, he says, I'm really enjoying the show. This collection is so cute. Thanks, Sarah. And Charlotte says, the more demos Debbie does, the more anxious I am to receive my order to play with. And Michaela Hartman saying, beautiful card, Debbie. We've got another demo to come, which we'll do the other side of 3:30. Only 30 odd minutes left on the show, actually. So get in quickly on the Showstopper. We'll recap everything before the end of the show. Just wanted to touch on a few things coming up tonight on Monday Makers. So that is tonight live at 5. 1 o'clock for you now, isn't it, if you're Eastern? 10 a.m. Pacific. Ombre ink pads coming up for you. We've got the Sarah Signature My Special Papers new collection on the show, plus some Monday mega deals, which we thought we would show you on this show because they are tremendous. The Go Tote bag, right? This is incredible. We're going to give you your Go Tote crafting bag. Right, so obviously this was originally launched to get your Go Tote in. However, what's brilliant about this is that there is so much space in here for carrying all sorts of your crafty goodies. It does also handle out like so, fit the midi in. It is so spacious, and I'll show you in just a second. But the deal is incredible, right? Because you've got, as I say, a really capacious and spacious bag, pockets all around the front there and around the side. You've also got the handle or say the handle, the shoulder strap. So that has got the padding on it, so you can pop it over your shoulder. You can lengthen that to the size that you want it to be. If you don't want that on there, again, that's simply just unclips. And then you've also got the padded handle here, which I really like. So chances are you're going to stuff as much as you can into your go tote here, and it might get a little bit heavy. And the worst thing is that when you carry your shopping, isn't it, when the handles like dig into your hands, this has got a nice kind of comforting strap there, if you like, so you can pop that over and make sure that things don't dig. You've also got, when you pop this down, just 4 studs there on the bottom as well. So you're going to find that it's going to protect the bottom of your bag for you when you are popping that down. Now, £15.99 or £21.59 is great for the Go Tote. However, you look at that and think, well, that is all right, but why is that a Monday mega deal? Well, I'll tell you why it's a Monday mega deal, because we are going to pop in here £28 or $42 worth of free stuff for you. What's the free stuff, I hear you cry? Well, for free, you're going to get the set of tweezers. So that is our precision tweezers set. 4 tweezers in there. You're getting the flat end tip, your straight point tip, your angle point tip, and then your needle point tip. That's free. Also for free, and always very useful to have, is one of our dotty tape pens. So you've seen Debbie using hers over the course of the last few demos. That one is one of the original styles that we did. So that's sort of like mouse shaped, isn't it, really, I always think, but it sits nicely in your hand. You've got on there 22 metres, 72 feet of that dotty stick, so again, perfect for sticking all of those intricate sticks. That's free. Also for free, and handy to have more than one of these, we're going to give you one of our die brush tools. Brilliant for weeding out, digging out all of the bits and pieces from those intricate dies and the actual cuts themselves. You get the sponge included in there as well. That is yours for free. We are also going to give you for free, how cute are these? 7 little pastel gel pens in those beautiful colours. 7 colours you're going to be getting in total. Water-based, you've got that rollerball design on those as well. Super smooth, and you've got your 0.5mm nib on those as well. That's yours for free. Also for free, again, super cute, you're going to get a set of enamel dots. That's from our Violet Studio range. So you've got those really super cute dots. I think some of those colours would work quite nicely, actually, with your Easter collection. Free. Oh, hang on a minute. Not 1, but 2 of our dotty tape pens. So that is coming to you in the collection for absolutely nothing. And then last but by no means least, for free, we're going to give you a set of our stamping blocks. So cute little stamps mounted onto those wooden blocks. So you've got the hey you, you've got thank you so much, you've got yay! You've also, sounds like Roland Rat there. Great pains. You've got yay! You've got special delivery. You've also got love, and you've also got an ink pad included in there as well. So all of that for free, just to prove a point as well, to show you how spacious this is. This does go in here, doesn't it? I didn't dream it. Yeah, it does. There you go. So perfect. That's the kind of size I'm talking about. If you want to transport your mini, handle has to be out like that, but it will fit that in there. So it's a nice size bag. And as I say, you get everything, obviously not the MIDI, everything else that I've just shown you there for free when you jump in and grab it. With it being a Monday mega deal, that is a 24-hour only deal. So if you decide you want it, I would be grabbing it now. We'll talk about that more in the Monday Makers show in just over an hour and a half's time. So that's your first Monday mega deal. Second Monday mega deal, and this is going to be handy again if you have been following the demos today and you haven't yet got these. You'll have seen Debbie using the ink daubers over the course of this show. These are absolutely brilliant. You're getting 40 of the actual daubers themselves within this, and then you're also going to get the, because if you look at that, I think 41, what's the next one? Of course, you've got the case. That's the 41st piece that you're getting in here, so you can keep everything in there. You also get a little card in there too, so you can make your own little swatch, if you like, of the different colours that you've used on each of the ink daubers. £19.99 or $26.39 is the price you would pay for this every day. But this is why you need to pick up this deal tonight. A, so that you've got more of these for more of those kind of like intricate inkings. But then we're going to give you 5 ink pads for free. That is bonkers. By my maths, that is about £30 or $45 worth of ink pads for free. And we don't do this. We don't just give away ink pads for free. It's not as if like, you know, we're trying to get rid of these because they're going out of stock. This is like core stuff, isn't it, that we have. So why on earth we're doing this, I do not know. Do not worry about that. You just snaffle it up. So you're getting 5 of our pigment ink pads. So these are the ones that have got that longer open time for you. So if you want to be able to do your blending, these are perfect. If you also love to do your heat embossing as well, again, these are absolutely perfect for that. The 5 colours you are going to get. Free Sandstorm. You are also going to get for free your Ocean Blue. You're going to get the Oasis for free. You're also going to get the Twilight Grey for free. And last but by no means least, Plum Jam for free. All 5 of those for free when you buy the ink dauber set. And as I said, never hurts to have an extra one of those, and it certainly doesn't hurt to have extra pigment ink pads. All 5 free, gratis, zero zip, zilch, nada, nothing. £19.99, £26.39. That is another Monday mega deal, but is only available for 24 hours or whilst stocks last. We'll come back in just a few moments' time. We'll read a few more of your comments, and of course we will have the final demo of the show as well. So get to the checkouts, check out these deals because they're incredible, and we'll meet you back here in about 4 minutes' time.
Why do I love Crafters Companion? Well, we got 2 comedians, Dan and Craig. They're not comedians really, they're brilliant when they do their shows. They're so comical when it comes down to wrestling. I know I took the mick out of Craig with his watch. Said it must have come from a Christmas cracker, but I like his watch. I think it's brilliant. Anyway, I've had to get myself off the floor. I had to use my Burnham Hoover to suck me up off the floor, and I had to use my foam on a roll to keep me secured up so I don't fall over again, because I'm still in shock, because we know Platinum Plus for life, so I'm Plat Plus. Speak soon.
What I love most about Crafters TV is the community.
Crafters TV brings everyone together from different corners of the world.
It also connects you with people from all over the world.
You guys have been there for me. I feel like you guys are my family.
I feel like I'm crafting along with my friends.
I met some of my best friends for life from Crafters TV, so thank you very much.
When you're having a tough time, you can switch on Crafters TV and you can go on the live chat, and you know people will be there for you as well.
And there's so much support, respect, and inspiration all through the socials.
It's a place where we can all share our love for Crafters Companion, ideas, and get inspiration from each other.
So what's not to love about Crafters TV? So go make a coffee and pull up a chair. Let's all get crafting. I'll see you all there.
Hello everyone, Munchkin and I wrote a poem to tell you how much we love Crafters Companion. Sarah being back is a wondrous sight. Sarah has always brought us a treasure trove of delights. Your papers shimmer and make all our crafts shine. Your pens, pencils, and markers make all crafters say, they are mine. Your scissors are like a sword in the hand. Your glue is so strong it is in the highest demand. Crafters TV is the happiest sight. All crafters plan their schedules for this amazing delight. The interaction with staff, presenters, and hosts brings fun, satisfaction, and happiness to most. Ben brings us the most entertaining crafting song, but in the end, it all comes down to being able to craft along. Sarah and Crafters Companion, we wish you the most successful 2025 and so many more years to come. Thank you for everything that you give to us.
Welcome back, everybody. Hi to Mary Pat, says good morning from sunny Montana. Catherine Wood says good afternoon, Ben and Debbie. I've just put the NEC for Friday. Yay! She says I'll see you there, Ben. Catherine, you certainly will. Make sure you come over and say hello. We'll get a picture. We'll get a picker. We'll get a picture, and I'll help you pick out some amazing deals. I can't say too much, but if you do pop along, make sure you come to our stand because there are some sensational buys to be had. What's that, Johnny? Why have I got the inside scoop? I'm a big wig now, aren't I? I told you. I'm the big wig Ben, they call me. I roll with all the, the high rollers. That's what it is. I tell you the truth, actually. I just met Laura, who's one of the ladies organising it, in the cafe at lunch, and I just managed to get a few, juicy tidbits. That's what it was.
I'm Laura's favourite person at the moment.
Are you?
Yeah, because I got her all the stuff from my daughter's printers.
Oh yeah, it's a small world, isn't it?
What a small world. So basically a very, very quick story, but some of our order for all our big posters and tablecloths and runners didn't come in time, and it turned out that they'd ordered it from the printers that my daughter works for in Peterborough, and I was staying with my daughter last night, so she gave me it and I bought it up today. So yes, I'm now Laura's favourite person. I mean, what out of all the printers everywhere, they ordered it from the one that my daughter works for. What are the chances of that? I don't know, honestly. She was on the phone really panicking, saying, oh, we're not going to get it in time, and my daughter said, oh, my mum works for Crafters Companion. She said, who's your mum? She said, Debbie Fisher. She said, oh my goodness. So I've said to Laura, if you could nicely put on TripAdvisor something nice about my daughter. They get bonuses on TripAdvisor.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Brenda Stevens joined us. Dotty tape pens are the best, you say. I love the refillable ones too. I bought a ton of them for my stash along with the straight ones. And Caroline Cooey says, good morning from Florida. Hi, Caroline. We've got about 20 minutes left on the show. Before we do end, I'll just recap on everything for you. So don't worry if you have just joined us, you want to know what's what. We'll definitely look at everything. But we're going to have one final demo in with Debo, because I've just heard in my ear from producer Johnny. He says, we've got to get this final demo in because it's awesome. It's
my favourite one because it is that basket.
Yay!
We've got to use the Easter basket. And I want to show you how super easy it is and how ridiculously cute it is. It is really lovely. And I feel like we've done all the elements to make this amazing basket. So let's take out some of these bits. I'm going to show the basket firstly. And all I've done is using some darker cardstock. And again, these are all little bits out of my bit box. So we're going to use craft card just on the basket. And then I'm going to use there we go, pop that one there for the handle. And this one as well, we're going to pop on there because that's like the trim of the basket that's going to match the handle. And then what else do we want? We want the pink cardstock. I'm going to use some light pink. Did I put any light? Yes, I have. Got a light pink piece. There we go. So we're going to pop that on there and the bow. So we'll just do a few bits at a time and then die cut these out. So I'm going to use my bigger Gemini, but every single element on here, Ben, will go through your Gemini Mini.
Yeah.
So it just shows you how versatile these dies are. These were the ones my granddaughters were using, so to put through the Mini. And I mean, in fact, it was really funny when I was crafting with them because I've got a 5-year-old and a 9-year-old, although Ruby's going to be 10 next week, so I should say a 10-year-old. I know. 10 years, yeah, I can't believe I've got a granddaughter that's going to be 10. We're going to watch Wicked as well. She wants to go see Wicked in London for her birthday.
What, on stage?
Yes.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, so we booked it, and then and she's going to be 10, and we were like, where do you want to go for something to eat? Because she wants to go shopping, and then we want to go for something to eat. We're going to the steakhouse because she loves steak.
Brilliant. Good stuff.
Good stuff, yes. So, yes, it'd be really good fun. You can imagine, Ruby's very good with them. She knows to keep the dies all really good.
Yeah.
But because there's all these are tiny little dies, every time Ava was using one, I was like, can Nanny have that one now? Can Nanny have that one?
Yeah.
Can I have that one? Are you finished with that one? I was putting them back just so I didn't lose them because I was like, they have no understanding that I haven't actually used them yet and I've got to take them on air to do some prep with.
Yeah, it's the last thing on their mind, isn't it? To make sure they get put back in the right place.
They don't care, yeah.
No.
So, but Ruby's very good with them. She's really good with the dies.
Aww.
So now we've got all our little bits. Now this one's exactly the same. So if I pop that one back in, and I have got one somewhere, just saves me getting out another ink pad, but I have just inked through the little lines. So it makes the bow just stand out a little bit more with the lines, where in fact, if I put them side by side, you'll be able to see one's quite plain and one's got that little detail on there. So once you've done that, we're going to pop these together. So I'm just going to make sure I put these back as I go along, because I'm going to do as I say to my grandkids. So let's take that one out as well.
So do they cut all the little bits out and then you stick them, or have you got like a little conveyor belt going when you craft with them?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they cut them out.
Yeah.
I don't cut them out. So, and then I put them in. So for Ava, like she didn't do this one. She did the actual bunny where you make up the bunny, and I'll put them together. But hers are wonky eyes and the ears are, and it doesn't matter. I'm not worried how because she loves it. It doesn't matter how she puts them on. She absolutely loves it. Where Ruby's very precise and she gets it all perfect.
Just that little bit older, I suppose. Like as they get older, they want it to be more perfect.
Absolutely, yeah. And she's, and she loves it. I feel really happy that I have granddaughters that love to craft. It's like, it just makes my day.
Is that because they just naturally love to do that, or was it because you did some crafty stuff with them from an early age?
Well, probably both. I mean, their mum's always, my daughter's loves doing stuff with them, so she's not a mum that shies away from messy crafting.
Yeah.
So from an early age, she was making Play-Doh and cooking with them. But what's funny now is Ruby comes over quite often and she cooks all the time with Al, and she's a very good cook, really good. In fact, she could cook something from scratch. She's that good.
Wow.
Yeah, she's very good.
Like what
cooking.
would she cook?
Anything. Like if we were doing a spaghetti bolognese, she would follow a recipe online and she would cook. Yeah, I reckon she could cook a curry now because she cooks curries a lot with Al. So yeah, she's really good. And then last week, what did we have last week when she was round? And she cooked it all. Oh, I can't even remember what it was now. And I said, do you cook at home with Mummy? And she says, no, Mummy gets annoyed with me. And I said, does she? Because I thought, it's not like my Poppy. She's normally quite good with them. And she said, oh, it's just because Mummy's so busy and normally she wants to cook dinner before she's back. Because my daughter's a beautician and she's got a salon in the back garden. So she's going in and out to sort of get her stuff done, and she's not always got time, or she's got to clean up after the clients. And so she just doesn't always have the time to do the cooking with her. But when she comes round with Al, they go through every recipe from start to finish. And she loves it. She's so good.
That was the same with Daisy. I mean, she still bakes quite a bit now, actually. She's just brilliant at baking, my Daisy. But I remember when she was young, she always wanted to do a lot more baking than she did. But then Laura's quite tidy, and Daisy it would just be like, like a typhoon had gone off in the kitchen, because she wouldn't care about, leaving flour all over the place and dirty pots everywhere. But I just used to say to Laura, I'll just let her crack on with it. Like, we can always clean up afterwards. Yeah. And then that's half the fun, isn't it? Making all the mess.
Yeah, well, yeah, see, I'm a little bit with Laura, so I get a bit itchy, so I keep out the way.
Yeah.
Al's one of these people that if he's in the kitchen, he uses every surface, every pan, every utensil, where I clean up as I go along.
Well, I do when I'm making, so that when the dinner's ready, everything's cleaned up, whether I've washed it or I've put it away in the dishwasher ready to be washed. Yeah.
It's funny how we all are, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right, now you've got all these elements, and we haven't got time to die cut them all and make the card. So what I am going to do is just show you what I've done. So let me bring in my sheet of all my die cuts, and then I'll sort of run through them, and this is why it takes a little bit longer. So even these dies, you sort of can, you've got the little die here to make the middle centres of all your flowers, and you've got a few different flowers here that you can be making. Then you've got your tulips. Now these two tulip dies are brilliant, Ben, because you've got a top and a bottom. So when you come to do your tulips, you've got the one that overlaps over the top, so you've got a different colour that you can put on. So if I turn that round, you can see that's the pink die, and then the yellow die goes over the top. So I've made a few tulips and put them onto some of the stems, so the stems are just here. And then you've got your bunny. So this circle is your bunny and the bunny towel, which you can see here. So what we're going to do, you'll have your bunny here, and I think that's the first thing you should put down, and then you can create around your bunny, or you can put everything in and then put your bunny in, but I found it the easiest way to do this. And then you've got your towel, so your towel would literally just go
Put a bit of faux snow on that to create a little bit of texture.
You absolutely could that, or some glitter or anything like that would look really cute. Then you've got your little feet here, so I've already put Thumper's feet on, so and they're just going to stick at the back here. So I've already stuck these pieces into place, so you can see here I've got my rabbit, a little ball of rabbit. I mean, actually, it's if you put the ears shorter, it looks a bit like a sheep, doesn't it?
It does, it does. Shaun the sheep.
So we're going to stick our rabbit just onto here to start with, and you can go anywhere really. I mean, if you want your rabbit there, or you want as if he's just gone in on the side, you can put him wherever you want to. So first of all, let's just put that onto here. So we'll have it going just at the side there, so it looks like he's just jumped in. And make sure you leave enough room to put the feet down. So once we've done that, I've got my 2 feet, and even the little pads are in there as well. You've got little, and there's double dies as well, which is really good, Ben, because sometimes we put one in, you have to cut a couple.
Twice, yeah.
You've actually got the 2 ears and you've got the 2 feet pads.
Oh, nice.
So we're just going to place those on as well. So again, I'm just using my dotty tape pen to put all these down. And that's why I wanted to make the basket first. So we're going to put one, just, he's going to come from that direction, and then our next one. And then that's all I'm going to do for my basket, because we want to make the card first to put this onto the card, and then that way you can build around your bunny then.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to move those to the side. There we go. Right, so let me bring in my sort of pre-made card here. And what I've done, Ben, is I've used my oval nesting die, and I've literally put some of our pattern papers onto the front, and then I've die cut it off the page. And then what I've done is just got a nice piece again from the paper pad, which we're going to put on the inside. So again, just using the tape pen to go around all those corners to go on the inside, and I thought I would use that nice bright coloured yellow, make it really stand out. And then once you've done that, we're going to have our acetate, which is going to then hold everything together. So I'm just going to make sure that fits perfectly on there, like so. And then we will just, again, I'm going to go round these corners with my dotty tape pen, just to make sure.
I was to say, absolutely, Cindy saying white pom-poms would be cute for the tail as well.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
And actually, if you look on the Violet Studio sale, there might be some on there, because there was a pack of pom-poms in that collection with the Easter one.
Yeah, there was.
So it could possibly still be there. And again, just burnish that down so that's nice and secure. So that way our rabbit is now going to go here. So when we build this up, it'll be on that piece of the card looking through. So just give something a little bit different. And then just to tie that in, I've stuck this onto there. The little piece, so on your yellow piece of card, I'll show you on the inside, I've trimmed off, because it was a 6x6, I've trimmed the top and the bottom pieces off, just to make it fit into my 6x6 card. So I'm going to use these 2 pieces, and I'm just going to use it on the sides to tie in that yellow. So let me just grab this one here, and that one. And then we can stick those ones down.
We'll just say hi to Laurie's joined us. She says, I love tulips. I will be filling this basket up. Lol. I would really like to come to the craft show, says Tracy, but it is just a bit too far away. And PB Brewer Martin says, the NEC sounds so fun. How many people attend this event? God, blimey, I wouldn't like to say. I mean, it's got to be in the tens of thousands, isn't it, surely? Or is it more than that?
So I have no idea.
It's 4 days.
Over 4 days, yeah, quite a lot of people.
20,000 people a day, do you think?
Yeah, it's sewing and
cake.
yeah. I don't think the cake's there this time.
Ah.
I think it's just the sewing and paper crafting.
Ooh, I was going to have a good long look in the cake hall. that cake hall, when I've been there... I don't
know for certain.
No.
I mean, I could be wrong.
But if you've ever been to that, it's one of those places where you go and you don't want to breathe too much. Do you know what I mean? Because or knock anything. Because some of the cake sculptures are incredible, aren't they?
Well, in fact, I don't even know how they do them. Some of them are real life, like people, not real life people, but they.
But you look at them and think they're like
people.
Real life.
Yeah, they're incredible. Yeah. Right, what we're doing here, Ben, is I'm going to put some behind the rabbit as well. Is I'm just putting a globule of our glue, because what's going to happen here is we're going to just put our stems into that glue behind. So we're just going to place that there. So I'm being really careful where I want it to go, like so. And then we're just going to start building this up. So by using that glue behind, we can then just pop that down. Actually, I'm going to put that in that one. And let's pop one that side. and just build this up.
Pat says, I'm definitely going to save this show. Debbie, I so much enjoyed your creativity with these cards, and I'm having so many nice ideas for my scrapbooking pages if I ever get to them, says Pat.
Oh, I love that. Thank you, Pat. It's really kind of you. And actually, I think what it shows, Ben, is when any of us love collections, it makes it super easy to craft with.
Yeah.
And they're just, it's an absolute joy, real joy to just craft with these. I'm going to just build a few more with some glue on just to make sure that they stick in. And the good thing is with this, you can move this about to wherever you want it. You can build it up as high or as low as you want. There's just so much you can do with this. Let's pop a few more in.
We've only got about 5 minutes left on the show.
That's
so,
crazy. Where has that gone?
Flo, make sure you do check out your Showstopper. Did you say, have you got another demo for later on with this if needs be?
Yes, absolutely. Yes, we've got another one to do. Yeah, I'm trying to show, because we won't be, we're not able to show everything.
No.
So I'm trying to build it up and show as much as possible. Yeah, so we're going to do some more. I've got another one. I've got one with the rabbit.
Yeah.
And I've also got one with. I've got another one, trying to think. Oh, to make tags out of the tags with the rabbit.
Yes.
So we're going to do both, yes. So, and tomorrow, I've got another one for tomorrow. Yeah, I got one for tomorrow. I think we've got, I've got 2 for tonight and 1 for tomorrow.
Right.
Yes. Yeah.
Also tonight as well, we've got the ombre ink pads on the show. We've also got the latest Sarah My Special Papers pad box thing. That's on the show tonight. And of course, we've got more looks at your Monday mega deals as well. There's 4 of them tonight. So, there's 3 of them tonight. Just said in my ear, 1's gone. There were 4. There's 3 to come tonight. Jan's just Googled, thank you, Jan. She says, Google, the NEC expects about 12,000 people to attend the Creative Craft Show in Birmingham. I would have thought it would have been more over the 4 days. Well, there you go. Doesn't seem a lot, that, does it, 12,000?
I don't know. 12,000 people still seems like a lot to me of people in craft.
4,000 a day, though? Yeah, that's what I thought, 12,000 a day. And that's just the people coming to see us.
Perhaps that's what it means.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah, sorry, yes. Expect about 12,000 people to see Debbie, 12,000 people to see Ben. And I see what you mean now, yeah.
Absolutely. Right, now I have used this sentiment. I've got a feeling, I hope I'm right, is this out of the book collection? Did you do the book?
Yes.
And did it have a... Because we've got 2 collections this month. And I wasn't sure if it come out the book collection.
What is it, like a picture?
It's a picture frame.
I don't think so.
So I apologise, this one is coming out in a couple of weeks. So I think I'm showing you... Oh,
yeah, I think it is that one.
It's been on about...
Yeah, I think that's next week or the week after.
Yes, it's the week after. So I apologise, because I suddenly thought, what did I use this out of? But this picture frame, yes, we have a new collection coming, only in 2 weeks, so don't worry, you haven't got to wait too long. And this frame is out of it, and I thought it worked really well. We put in my Hoppy Easter in, so that's what we've done. And then all I'm going to do now, just to finish off, we're going to place our sentiment along the bottom there. So we've got our Hoppy Easter to you, and then Some Bunny Loves You. How cute is that? And there we go, it's our open card, so you can still put your sentiment inside, but you've got that beautiful card there.
What a fantastic final project for the show. Thank you so much, everybody, for all the lovely comments coming through. Here we go. Look, all of these fantastic goodies in here, all the stamps, all the dies, stencils, everything that you've seen Debbie use. And if you look at everything that you've got here, pretty much, we've seen elements of a lot of the items in this show. And earlier on, and we're going to see more of those over the course of Monday Makers and Launch Party tomorrow. Remember, if you buy the Showstopper, the pad, you are going to get twice over. You get the second one for absolutely nothing. So it's definitely the way to go if budget allows. Showstopper at £60.79 or $74.36. Of course, if you do just want to pick and choose, add extras into your basket. Everything is available there for you on the Shop the Day, Shop the Show. You'll see all of those deals. Also, don't forget, on the website, you can find out more about our spring sale and our National Craft Month, 30% off selected mixed media. Lois says, another sweet card. Thank you, Debbie. A thoroughly brilliant show, Debbie. Some fantastic demos, but what a great collection.
It's just the most prettiest Easter collection I think we've done. And I love the fact we've got those two halves, that cute one and that more traditional as well. So, yeah, don't miss out on it because it really is a beautiful collection and you'll have as much fun as what I have. But we're going to do some more demos later on with it as well.
We certainly will. So be back here in just over an hour's time. Debbie will be here. I'll be here for Monday Makers. Hope you can join us. But until then, thanks for watching and bye for now.